Hello everyone, in this video I will show you how to send private chat messages in the private chat application which I have been creating in my previous videos. So when we move to this private chat activity, like when we click on any contact item in the contact list, we have to take the UID of the second user. So here when the user clicks on this message button, I use intent to move to private chat activity, and there is this extra key UID, the value of which is UID of the second user to which the user is going to chat with. So now let's move to this private chat activity. So I will be creating these videos in 4 parts, and now in first part I will only show you how to send text messages. In next video I will show you how to send images. So first at the top I have image view 1 and text view 1, and here I will display the image and username of the second user. So for that I have this Firebase auth component fauth and this Firebase DB component users, and in on create event I use this code. First I set a string variable user underscore UID to activity get extra key UID, and I set string my UID to Firebase auth get UID, and I set Firebase DB user stop listening. Then I make a reference to Firebase dot get reference dot child users dot child user underscore UID. This can also be written like this, underscore Firebase dot get reference, but here I prefer this. So first it is users, then the child user underscore UID, which is UID of second user. To this I add a value event listener, which is a new value event listener, and it contains on data change method with data snapshot underscore param1. From this param1 I get the value in form of a map variable. Underscore int is a generic type indicator for map variable, and I get the value from param1 in form of map variable, and that is set to user underscore map. This user underscore map is a map variable which I have created. If this user underscore map contains key username, then for text view 1 I set text to user map get key username, and if it contains key pic, then for image view 1 I set image from URL user map get key pic, else for image view 1 set image this default icon. Okay, and then there is this catch exception for the try block, which is here catch exception, and then there is on cancel method which is empty, and that's all is for getting username and profile pic of second user. Now here I have list view 1 for which I have divider height set to 0, and I have width and height fine. I have set padding to 0, and I have set weight to 1, and I have set custom view to custom. This custom view contains this linear one for which the width is 300 and there is some margin. It contains image view 1, text underscore message, text underscore time, and it contains image view underscore scene for which the image is this image view underscore scene. Now in this private chat I also have this text view 2 and image view 2. Image view 2 is for picking images, and text view 2 is for displaying the image picked. Progress bar 1 will be displayed when the image is being uploaded. Then there is edit text 1 for writing message, and send button is for sending message. So in on create I make this text view 2 gone and progress bar 1 gone, set visible gone. For list view 1 I set transcript mode to transcript mode normal, and I set stack from bottom true. And for list view 1 I set list custom view data map list, and then list view 1 refresh data. So here I have created a list map called map list. Okay, after this I get the username and pick of the user, second user, and display it, and then I get the messages. For that I have this Firebase DB components. Here I have this calendar component calendar component now, file picker component fp, Firebase storage component fstore. Then I have this Firebase DB component chat1 with data location private underscore chat, and chat2 with data location private underscore chat. And I also have chat list with data location chat underscore list, and chat list 2 with data location chat underscore list. So in onCreate I have stopped listening for all these variables, so that on child added and all those blocks are not executed. So first I'll set a number variable limit to 50, and I add chat1 stop listening, chat2 stop listening, then set a string variable user1 to private underscore chat slash my UID, which is UID of current user, slash user underscore UID, which is UID of second user. Then user2 is set to private underscore chat slash user underscore UID slash my UID. And then I define chat1 as underscore firebase.getReference user1, chat2 equal to underscore firebase.getReference user2. Okay, and after this I have this, I use this limit to last with int limit, which is set to 50. Here you can see I have set number variable limit to 50. Here I convert this number variable limit into an int variable, and then I set it as limit to last for this chat1, and then I add a value event listener to this, which is a new value event listener with on data change method. This on data change method contains this try catch exception block, and inside this try block I add this clear map list. First I clear the list map list, then I have this for loop where I get the children of param1, and each child will be a data snapshot underscore data, and from this underscore data I get the value in form of a map variable, and that is set to underscore map, hash map string object underscore map, and I add this map to map list dot add underscore map. This is repeated for all the children of param1, so it means it will be repeated for all the messages, and each message will be in form of a map variable, and that map variable will be added to this map list. After this I will display it in list view 1, so I have to just refresh the list view here. So here I add list view 1 refresh data. Okay, and then I catch any exception, and then there is on cancelled method which is empty. So this is for getting the messages. After this I have chat list stop listening and chat list to stop listening. Okay, this code I use to update the current time as the time when the current user has seen the message of second user. So this is the current time will be updated to the chat list of second user. So here I define chat list as underscore firebase.getReference chat underscore list slash user underscore UID. This is the UID of second user, and then I get the current time from calendar get now, create a map variable, put key seen value, calendar get time in milliseconds, converted to string variable without decimal, and this is added to chat list with key my UID value map. Okay, this is how we update the current time of current user in chat list of second user. Okay, and then there is this code which is for getting the last seen time of second user. For that I set chat list to stop listening, then I make a reference to chat underscore list dot child my UID, which is UID of current user, dot child user underscore UID, which is UID of second user, and then I get the data on data change method. I get the data of param1 to user list underscore map. Okay, here I have created a map variable user list underscore map, and I get the data from data snapshot to this user list underscore map. So here you can see that first I make reference to the child my UID followed by the child user underscore UID, and from this user list underscore map, if it contains key seen, then I set the number variable seen to number user list map get key seen, else I set the number variable seen to 0, and then I catch any exception, show message e.tstring, and if there is any error I display it. Actually I add this on cancel method. So that's all in on create. Now let's have a look at the send button. So this uploading image I will show you later, but here when the user clicks on this send button, here I check if this string variable file equals empty. If the user has not picked any image, then it will be empty. So then I check if edit text 1 get text is greater than 0. If it is greater than 0, then from calendar cal I get the current time, calendar cal get now. I set key message ID to chat1 get push get key. Then I create a new map variable, put key message ID value message ID, put key UID value firebase auth get UID, put key text value edit text 1 get text, put key time value calendar cal get time in milliseconds, and put key image underscore URL value empty. Here the image URL is empty because I have not picked an image. Then I update it at 4 locations. These are the 4 locations. First one is chat1, to which I add key message ID and value map. Next I add it to chat2, key message ID value map. Then third is this chat list with reference to chat underscore list slash my UID, and here I add key user underscore UID value map. Then the fourth one is chat list with reference to chat underscore list slash user underscore UID, and here I add key my UID value map, and then I toast message sent, and in the end for edit text 1 I set the text to empty. Okay, that's all is for sending message, and I showed you how to receive the message. Receiving message is done in on create. Here when I added this child chat1 dot limit to last 50 dot add value event listener. So here we get the data to map list, and then we refresh list view 1. Now let's have a look at the on bind custom view. Here if this map list contain key text, then in text message I display this key text. If it contain key time, then I get the key time, convert it to number and set it as time of calendar cal, and then in text underscore time I display calendar format, date month year hour and minute followed by A, which is AM or PM. And if it contains key UID, and if the key UID in map list, which is UID of sender, if it equals firebase auth get UID, which it means it is the current user who has sent the message. So for linear 1 I set the background color to light blue, and I set the gravity. I get the layout params of linear 1 and set gravity to gravity dot right, which means the message will be displayed on right side, and I make image view seen set visible visible. Okay, and after this, if the number seen is more than the get value at position key time of list map list to number. Okay, so I convert the time at which the message was sent to a number variable, and if the keys if the seen time is more than the time when the message was sent, then for image view seen I set color filter to blue. So this means it will be displayed as blue tick. Otherwise for image view seen I set color filter to gray. So if the message is not seen, it will be displayed as a gray tick. Okay, and if it is not the message sent by current user, if it is sent by the other user, then for linear 1 I set background color to yellow, and for linear 1 I get the layout params and set gravity to gravity dot left, and I make image view seen set visible gone. And for the image, for the key URL, if map list contain key image underscore URL, then if the key image underscore URL value equals empty, if its value is empty, then I make image view 1 set visible gone, else I make image view 1 set visible visible, and for image view 1 I set image from URL get value at position key image underscore URL list map list, and if it doesn't contain key image underscore URL, then I make image view 1 set visible gone. And that's all is required for sending text messages. In next video I will show you how to send image messages and how to create the chat list. But let's have a look at the app now. Okay, so here is the app. This is the main page, and it contains this is the contacts page, and I have sent message to this user, which is Sanjeev Kumar. So when I click on message, I move to this chat activity, private chat activity, and here you can see my messages are on the right side in blue, and if I see a blue tick, it means the other user has seen my messages. Now if I send a new message, it will not show the blue tick, means the other user has not seen this message. Okay, but if the other user logs in, he can see my message, and then I will be able to see the blue tick. Okay, now let me show you the database, the structure in database now. Okay, here this database contains private chat and chat list. So this private chat contains, okay, first it contains the UID of first user YN, then UID of second user UD, then it contains the message ID, and then it contains the message. Okay, here is the text message hi with the time, message ID, image URL and UID. Similarly, it contains the UID of second user, then UID of first user, then the message IDs, and here also it has this same message, which is new message. Okay, and in this also you can see the same message, which is new message. This is the latest message, and we update this latest message in chat underscore list. So chat underscore list contains the UID of first user, then UID of second user, and then the latest message with the same keys. Only extra key is seen, which contains the time the second user visited. Okay, similarly it contains the UID of second user, then the first user, and then this seen and the latest message. So that's all in this video. Thank you very much for watching this.